So as I've been pointing out in some videos as of late, man, it seems like with Trump being sworn in for his second term, the political drama is really at an all-time high, in my opinion, but I'm not a political expert, so let me know if you agree, man. Leading into the election and all that, the assassination attempt and all the other stuff, and now we got Elon with this Doge stuff, just so much going on. And now there's a bomb threat at this conference involving an individual who's referenced as the former leader of the Proud Boys, who was sentenced to 22 years behind a federal prison wall for his involvement in the storming or insurrection of the Capitol. But he's a free man as Trump pardoned him. And is it 1,500 other people? Is that the accurate number?
Obviously, the security situation here, we've been on top of, working with the police, the Metropolitan Police Department here in D.C., also with our private security team and the hotel security. Our top concern here has been the safety of our speakers, our attendees who have flown in from around the country. That has continued to be our top concern. I want to thank right now our private security team, the Metropolitan Police Department, the Montgomery County Police Department, the hotel security staff, everyone. It was a team effort that quickly responded to the threat that we received, which yes, please. And so I want to thank them for their professionalism and the hotel's decision to evacuate this floor. Was not made lightly and was done on the basis of credible evidence that we had received. So I would like, since you were here in the room with us, I want to make you known of the facts as we have them. Obviously, yesterday, Enrique Tarrio, the first security incident was yesterday.
You guys are brave up in sentencing and you sat there and you laughed for like that 22 fucking years. Now you don't even want to look in my eyes. You fucking coward. You were a coward that day. You were a coward after.
Just go home. Just go home. You're a traitor to this country.
Yeah, so are you.
You're a traitor to this country.
You're a fucking traitor. You're a traitor to this country. That's why they fired your ass, and that's why your own people turned on you, piece of shit. You ain't the fucking boy over here. You fucking boy.
Go on.
Little failure. Run from me, motherfucker. Run from me.
He's not staying in the hotel. He's trespassing.
You fucking piece of shit. Run from me.
Fuck you.
Oh, you can say that while you're over there, motherfucker. You didn't do shit.
Fucking bald-headed bitch. Fuck you. Tourette's, man.
And this was reported. Enrique Tarrio, who was the head of the Proud Boys and recently sentenced for seditious conspiracy, sentenced to 22 years in federal prison, and was pardoned by Donald Trump. He was here yesterday after having been arrested at the Capitol just the day before for assaulting an individual, was here harassing Harry Dunn, who is here, Michael Fanone, the Capitol Police. We responded to that the evening, upping our security measures with our private security team for the final day today. Today's security concern started at 12:15 p.m. When principals first received an email from an individual from an account claiming to be Enrique T. It was a credible bomb threat for 4 pipe bombs, three different locations that were named in the email, and it was to honor the J6 hostages recently released by Emperor Trump. Those were the first words in the email. Subject titled "Explosive Surprises." So we responded. We took that very seriously. Obviously, we responded and we evacuated this room. I should say we don't know. We haven't confirmed, obviously, who precisely sent the email. The investigative teams here in Washington, D.C. are working on that, and we'll get to the bottom of it. We will work with them and make everything available to them so that they can track down who was responsible for this and hold them to account. But I just want to say this. It's like I said yesterday, we are not going to be cowed. We are not going to bend our knee. This type of threat to the physical safety of us, members of Congress, this is a real problem in the United States of America, and it isn't going to stand.
All right, so you've seen that heated back and forth between this Enrique Tarrio guy and officer or whatever who worked at the Capitol, and he's telling him, you were a coward at my sentencing, you were a coward on social media, on Twitter and all that, and the guy's telling him, F you're a traitor to this country. And then the very next day, this is at this what's being referenced as a center-right political conference in D.C. were forced to evacuate on Sunday after someone claiming to be Enrique Tarrio, the former leader of the far-right Proud Boys group, who was convicted and then pardoned for his role in the January 6th insurrection, allegedly emailed in a B0MB threat, a bomb threat against the event. And the Tarrio guy is steadfastly denying any involvement. You see, he's actually responded to this. We'll get to his response, but here first is the bomb threat. You see, it says, to honor the J6 hostages recently released by Emperor Trump, I've constructed 4 pipe bombs out of 1x8-inch threaded galvanized pipes, end caps, kitchen timers, some wires, metal clips, and homemade black powder. I recently placed one inside of a room I rented at the JW Marriott at 1331 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C. 20004. It is rigged to explode as soon as the door opens. I also shoved another pipe bomb down the toilet in the bathroom nearby where the principal's first summit is being held. Mark Cuban, Chris Christie, John Bolton, George Conway, J. Michael Ludwig, Adam Kinzinger, Michael Steele. There's a whole bunch of names here, and there's a bunch of stuff marked off. Right now, check it out. Again, everyone, let's talk about this. Everyone who follows all this political craziness, the back and forth, fill me in. I always tell you guys, this is not my expertise. I typically stayed out of political matters. I feel like there's so much drama all the time and a lot of division personally. But with the leading into the election and election season, I started following stuff, and the assassination attempt, I think, had a lot of people paying attention as well. And with that being said, I'm like, man, this is crazy. So first, Trump pardoned all them people up out of there for the J6 insurrection, or however it's being referenced. Damn, that's a lot, right? And they were recently let out, and it's just this is crazy. Think about it. This Enrique Tarrio guy pulls up, has a back and forth, cusses out this security guard or a police officer from the Capitol, right? F you, you heard what it was, right? Both, calling each other bitches and punks and everything else, right? And then the very next day, there's an email that they're saying was tied to an account that was E. Tarrio or something. So right in his name, with this threat that isn't even just a bomb threat, right? It's an instruction manual of where everything is. And I don't know, it seems kind of like it could be a setup personally, because you would have to be a total moron to just be released, get pardoned out of a 22-year federal prison sentence, to come home and then go get kicked out of this conference, get in an argument with that one guy, cuss him out, have security kick you out, and then the very next day, in your name, is going to be emailed not just a threat, but like a full out detailed instruction manual with addresses, everything. It just seems a bit too cut and dry, and you'd have to be a moron to do that, right? Like, why would you do that, you know? And he responded, like I said, he's saying it's total BS, that he's got attorneys involved. Let's find out. He says, this goes beyond slander. They're literally accused me of calling in. This is the official Principles First account. I would never do this. On top of that, this event means absolutely nothing to anyone. No one cares, but you know who does care about your statement? My attorney. Preserve your documents and prepare for legal action from me. And that was in response to this Principles First, who I believe is the group that's holding this conference, that the media is calling this an anti-Trump conference. I don't know. Like I said, the drama is thick in 2025, man. And the guy that was speaking, addressing everyone, is the leader, I think, of this Principles First. But it says, attention attendees of the Principles First Summit, we have received a credible bomb threat from an account claiming to be Enrique T. So my bad. It wasn't whatever his last name, it was Enrique T. Like, come on, the day after that, just after getting pardoned out of prison, he's gonna do this. That just, I don't believe that this guy did this. Now, does that mean for show these people here like did an inside job setup? It could be, right? Maybe. Could someone just be flunking around who saw this all go down? Like, that's possible too, right? There's a lot of crazy fluckers on the internet, but this guy would have to be an absolute moron and just be thirsty to go back to prison. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just seems a bit redonkulous to me. But an account claiming to be Enrique T. to honor the J6 hostages yesterday. The recently pardoned leader of the Proud Boys, who was sentenced to 22 years in prison for seditious conspiracy and the attack of the January 6th, came to the summit and harassed the J6 police, who were speaking. Hotel security, private security, and MPD have made the decision to evacuate summit floor so that the area can be secured. We intend to reconvene and continue with the summit once the area has been secured. Thank you to the police officers and security teams keeping us safe at this time. The safety of our attendees and speakers is our top priority. We will provide updates as we're able. So, I don't know, man. This detailed, not just threat, right? That's an instruction manual, damn near diagram of it all, the way it describes it. And I don't know, they jump and call that credible. Was it? Like, were those items in the building? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it deemed credible? But they evacuated, and I don't know, it seems like at the end of the day, they got back together and finished off the festivities or whatever. But what did he say? Ask whether or not he had a message for Trump after the events of the past couple of days, considering the president's pardon of Tarrio. Fanon repeated his message to Trump from the panel he appeared on Saturday. Go F yourself. We shouldn't be harassed for doing the right thing, for telling our story, for telling the truth, for speaking against them in court and in public. They're the traitor. They're the ones who attacked the Capitol. So, man, like, how crazy is that? Those people were convicted, put in jail after Trump lost the election, or as Trump and a lot of Trump's followers would say, stole the election. Comment and let me know what you believe to be true. Here it is. Everyone's free, and ish is going down at this conference. But like I said, I just can't see someone getting pardoned out of a prison sentence like that, going there, confronting someone and cussing them out and being thrown out of there to just in their name send in a threat the very next day. It just sounds preposterous, man. But let me know what you think about it and this Proud Boys group and all this drama. Like I said, the whole idea of this channel is to hear from the people. You know, I'm not Mr. Political, but man, there's just too much stuff going on, I swear, ever since that assassination attempt, that I'm paying, you know, some attention, man. So hit the comments, subscribe, stay tuned for other updates on sports, music, other current events, and all that. It's Coffee signing out, guys. Peace.